I thought I'd make this video for you. As you know, I've recently been letting you know about the disparity that I see between what's in the mainstream media, a lot of property investors as well. It's just business as usual, and yet if you go and do a bit of research, you'll see, and as you know, that the world is in economic and geopolitical turmoil right at this very moment. And it just reminds me so much of 2008, just before the crash. I'm not saying there's going to be, but if you're not looking at the warning signs, you can get caught out. So I know that the turmoil that's going on economically, I know that the banks in the US, Credit Suisse as well, have all failed recent times, and there's more problems out there that are not being reported. How often do you have to go and research on the internet for what's really going on compared to what you're being told through the mainstream media? So in 2008, many people got caught out. They were highly leveraged with the banking system, and when it came overnight that the banks stopped lending, they were caught out. Many people were caught out. And it's just like having an insurance policy that you're prepared for the worst. Not saying that it's always going to happen that way, but you are catering for the fact that what would be the scenario if the banks failed? If you're highly leveraged and highly dependent on the banking system. That is why I've published, edited and brought up to date the documentation that I developed in the 2000s to bring it ready for people's attention, because we have a new generation of property investors out there that don't remember the good old days when things just changed overnight. So for example, myself, I'm doing renovations that are going to produce cash flow for the property, this property, London property that I've got. I'll just take you through. So I'm very busy working on that at the moment, getting things done. And because I'm going to use Airbnb, I've not used that before. I'm going to use Airbnb because I know this is a popular area, rather than just putting it out to tenants. And you can see I'm quite busy with all this. But I see that having a cash flow is going to be something that I need in these times. I know in the last few years I've looked at different ways to secure my money instead of having it locked in the bank. I went to the bank recently and made a deposit there, and he wanted to know where the money came from. Well, I said I had it in my safe in the house because I don't trust you guys with my money, knowing that when I put it into the bank account, that money was going in to pay the builder that will get to do this work, getting this done quickly. But that's the reaction. I just wanted to be feeling safe, and I've taken those precautions so that I know that I'm feeling secure compared to the alternative of having a whole lot of money stacked up into somebody else's bank account, or my bank account with NatWest or with Barclays or whoever it is, so that I get the cash flow here, but I've also got security of other investments that I've made that are not bank dependent. Just think about where you're at today, what your leverage is like, and is it risky, what you would do. So I've given you some ideas. I'll move on to another topic from now, but I feel as if in 2024, don't get caught out again like so many property investors did in the early 2000s when the crash came then. Okay, you have a great day. Thanks a lot.